Hello, I'm Miranda. Welcome back to my Warmachine Tactics series. We're about to start Mission 3, so let's follow along as the Signaran army makes the mistake of putting even more troops under my command. So here's the new update. This is the first game I've played since they updated it March 25th, I want to say. So I love the new UI. It's really pretty, a lot more polished than it was before. So anyway, we're going to continue. I may have played a little ahead. Anyway, let's go. And I don't like that guy. So we leave off. We have to guard a train, I believe. And I get to control a few more army guys. So this is actually going to be a little bit more in-depth of a game.
The sergeant had been right, though. That wasn't the last of the Grey Lords we would see. What we didn't know was what they wanted, or what they were willing to do to get it.
I'm sorry, Allison. It was too soon to put you in that kind of danger alone.
I know I could have done better, but I handled that juggernaut.
Allison, you performed admirably. The mistake was mine. I was too concerned about the delay caused by yesterday's ambush, and as a result, I underestimated the threat ahead. Always trust your instinct, Allison. The battlefield is a dynamic environment, constantly changing. Never be afraid to alter plans. You are too important to Signar, Allison. Too important to me.
We're under attack! Ghidorah's at the gates! The Reds have breached the walls!
Let nothing near that train, Lieutenant.
Commander, I can fight!
Without that train, we lose the Thornwood. Guard it at all cost.
Brilliant. I'm going to be a journeyman forever. How am I supposed to prove myself if I'm going to be left behind like a child now?
Maybe you could start with that lot, ma'am.
All right. Well, I think Allison should probably realize how important the train is without being quite so whiny about it, but whatever. We've got some Winter Guard lined up waiting to get shot at, so let's just get started, shall we? Bandit is an amazing shot, so boost those attacks, and nothing else in range. And I won't be able to shoot over there, so I'll just head back. Alright, what else? I also noticed at the bottom, in the bottom right corner, they added the mini-map, and I'm so glad for it because you can click 2 points on the map now without having to continually travel, and that is really exciting. Hallie does not need to do anything. Not really, anyway. So, in order to keep from getting taken from behind here, I guess I'm going to move these guys up. Not too much. All the bad guys come to me. I may have played this mission a time or two before. My real goal here is to keep the casualties to 0, hopefully. That's the idea. And they keep wanting to face the wrong way. Now, it's gotten a lot better as far as when it started. When this game first came out, like, the facing was off all the time, but they've pretty much improved that, like, gotten rid of just about all of our problems. So, yay for that. But by default, they still want to, like, turn back and face, I guess, Allison Jakes, maybe? I don't know. What else have we got? And these two. So many trenchers. Such short range. Lame POW 10s. Alright, so we'll put 3 over here. Fix his facing. And let's see, he can... Yeah, let's put him up there. My plan here is just to keep Bandit shooting at everything and let these guys clean up or help either finish off Winter Guard or help with whoever else I'm going to be fighting ahead here. And I don't know, smoke bomb, I guess. There we go. Yes, you did an activation. Next. So they're coming. They can't get close enough to engage, so I can still keep shooting them. And I feel bad. They just keep coming to their slaughter. And I'm unfortunately gonna do it. Oh. Hark! We've been surprised by men behind us. Or, I guess, more Cadorans. I think those were assault commandos. Let's get that guy. Boost, kill. Oh. A bloodbath here. And scoot you out of the way so that Allison can maybe get in there. And then by default, I can't fix the facing after the after combat activation, or the combat positioning, I think activation is what it is. But I can make a combined range attack and just get all of these guys to be mean. And go back to the original guy and execute. And it wasn't entirely intuitively obvious when it began. I didn't know you had to go back to the original guy for a while. And I just wondered why combined activations or combined attacks didn't work. But yeah, they totally do. You just have to remember to go back to the original guy. Or maybe it's written in the instructions somewhere and I just didn't read it, because, oops. Alright. More protection. These awesome smoke grenades keep me from getting shot at from like a mile away. Those guys are coming. I don't really see a point in activating those guys yet. I kind of want the bad guys to come to me so that I'm not separating too far. So... and I know I'm gonna have to head over this way, so fix the facing. There we go. And yeah, we'll just end with the remaining activations. So they're hauling butt. That's it, because I killed everyone else. More Cadorans on the way. You can see from the little health boxes, because they're all hidden behind the wall, but can't hide the health boxes, they still show up. We'll just position banded up, I think. And fix his facing. Right. What else do we want to do? These guys should move up. So I've done it before where they go around the building. But I always lose one that way, so I'll try it this way. The train has a pretty cool glow to it, like the fire's still lit in it. I haven't tried moving any of my dudes on there. I wonder what that would look like. I don't know that you can get on the train though, probably not. It'd be cool if the environment was a little bit more immersive for that. Oh, I'm just gonna let these guys keep coming to them. And there's 2 more Winter Guard coming to their slaughter. And assault commandos times just 2. Oh, there we go, some more dudes. Winter Guard and Winter Guard. Right then. Something else is moving. Oh, hello. Right then, so let's get back to where I am. Gonna load him up on focus, because he's just really good with it. And I'm gonna stand on a rooftop, apparently, to take a picture. Alright. I can kind of aim at him, but if I move up a little bit, there we go, I can aim at both of them from here. Let's do that. And fix facing again. And boost, don't forget to boost. Don't ever forget to boost, it's totally worth it. And, oh, he's not dead. Wow, wow. Fine then. And my back's facing, which kind of is annoying because I can't get an aiming bonus if I'm shooting at guys that are actually behind me just because I had that combat positioning move, so oh well. Fix their facing. Really are concerned about that train. And I guess no no combined ranged attack for me. So we'll just do it from that guy. You just can't select him if you can't do it, so... Oh, wasn't necessary anyway. So the other two gents can just position. Let's get up. Well, I know I'm gonna need this corridor, so there. And nope, just fix their facing. Next.
Blimey!
So I'm thinking if I can just get everyone to funnel down this one corridor, I could just shoot them to death. And, you know, not actually have to worry about the rest of him. I don't think their AI has them splitting up, so. And fix facing. Okay. Done. Activated. And nobody's coming around here yet, so okay. What about down here? Oh, there we go. Clicked on the part of the map, and it actually takes you where you need. Just have to remember your stuff is like the white.
Leave no one breathing.
Oh, all right. They run faster than I expect them to. Oh, where'd the winter guard go?
Hold the train! Fucking hell! Assault Commandos! Hold your breath, mates!
Wait!
I say, hold the bloody train!
Keep those commandos off him!
Alrighty then, I guess we've got a friend joining us. It's funny, they're all worried about these assault commandos, and you play the tabletop game, you're like, I mean, they're like defense 12, armor 14, which are considered, I think, classically victim stats. And so, like, in the tabletop game, they hardly get any play at all, but they're actually really cool in tactics. They get, like, they have a lot more hitboxes, and they have multiple attacks, and they have special things they can do, and I think the trenchers actually end up being the same way. They just make the what normally are single wound infantry just a lot more useful. Ooh, he's just gonna clean up bandits' leftovers, I guess. And still got space over here. Rourke's way, way, way over there. Yeah, we'll do this. Just throw some smoke. Oh, no, fix your positioning. There we go. I know you really want to look at Allison Jakes, but you really need to face the battle. And the smoke grenades are kind of cool. I don't have that with when I play Kador. Like, well, I guess the Turnians can throw some clouds and stuff, but it's just not something you typically use unless you're creating a cloud wall. But here, it probably offers some decent protection. Oh, I'm just gonna stand on a roof again. There we go. Okay, so everyone here is engaged. Let's start with the Jack and get some murder going on. No boosts, but they still Jack who hits still pretty hard. Aww. How is a Warjack not able to kill? Alright, and you can't make combined ranged attacks, obviously, when a model is engaged in melee, unless you have, like, Black Penny or something. So these are rules that are adhered to in this game. And someone had asked in a previous video, like, how closely this game resembles the tabletop game, and it kind of, it does and it doesn't, like, sort of in a half measure way. Would it represent the tabletop game? Because like I said, like, these trencher units are a lot more useful, just seeing a lot more action in the video game versus the actual tabletop game, because when you're just dealing with single wound models and you don't want to be keeping track of multi-wound if you can help it, unless you've got a small model count, that is to say, small model count, or jacks, you know, big jacks, kind of cool. So there's so many things in the tabletop game that just destroy single wound infantry. There's AoEs and sniper attacks and things like that that just remove this element of play from the tabletop. So it's kind of cool to see this get explored. And you still have sort of weird rules as far as you know, the turn-based combat where you're moving every single one of these guys, and I don't know that scales well to like bigger games because I don't want to spend a half an hour moving all of these guys, but I can't control him yet. Okay, so let us, you know what, he actually doesn't need the focus. Those guys are still way over there. They're gonna have to run in. They can't shoot, so I'm just gonna give him one to position where I need. What do you want to do here? Just get out of the way, I guess. Yeah, that works. And fix your facing again. Just keeps wanting to stare at Allison. Creepy Jack. And then he's not going to do anything else. I'm going to get on the rooftop again. I think it's just a habit now. Alright, so we've got a bunch of dudes over here. On the bright side, I think I'm pretty well equipped. Probably a little over secured on this side with 3 trenchers, but apparently it takes quite a bit to kill these guys off, so we're gonna let him try to shoot. It's also a lot easier, like a lot easier to shoot into melee in this game. Like, in the tabletop game, and I don't know if they're gonna change it, and I haven't seen it at all as an issue here, if you fire into melee and you miss, you have to roll to see if you target your own model, and then you roll against their defense. So I haven't seen that at all in here, which is kind of nice. So you just shoot into melee and you don't care. Because in the tabletop game, you don't want to mess up or kill your own dudes, especially since they're generally going to be easier because you have a back arc bonus on them. And I don't know, where do you want to go? Let's just hang out with your buddy, I guess. Just standing over here, throwing smoke. The environments, oh man, the terrain in this video game is so much more than you ever see on the tabletop game, or most of the time. Standing behind these blocks and having this many buildings and these roads, like, it's really, really immersive. Like, it makes me want to play the Iron Kingdoms RPG again. It's Khador, obviously. I would be curious to see what kind of single-player missions they might add in the future for, like, Khador's side, or playing mercs, or, I don't know, just different stories. Like, this game has a lot of potential to really, really expand. Oh, Rourke's in trouble. The assault commandos are coming after him. You also activate these models individually. If anybody here watching has not played the tabletop game, like, you can't spread your single wound guys out like this, or your smaller infantry out like this. Everybody in this game, in Tactics, moves individually as a solo model. Which is interesting for unit buffs, because they still kind of get unit buffs.
No.
Oops. Didn't mean to cut him off, sorry. He said he was willing to work for passage. He obviously has not lost a sense of humor despite being chased by the entire city, I guess. And since he can't die, he's just going to bravely run away. But yeah, in the tabletop game, you have to activate like all of your Winter Guard. You'll have 10 of them, and you move all of them. They all do their actions, whether it's shooting or melee or whatever. Yeah, let's move you over here. Apparently, I didn't have range to the other guy. Whereas here, you actually have a lot more maneuverability because you can flank with these individual models, and they can just move up further, or they can move in alternating activations. You can move one Winter Guard, then like a Jack, then you cast her, then come back to another Winter Guard. And the tabletop doesn't do that at all. So. Nuts. Well, that doesn't do me any favors. Maybe I can keep my trencher from getting charged. Yeah, we'll try. Oh, so he's gonna show his back arc there. Yeah, that doesn't protect at all. Combined. Well, we know that doesn't work, so I guess just a regular. Oh, no, I'll move him over here. There we go. Just need to finish that one guy. Try not to get countercharged too badly.
My life for Khador.
Oh. He said his life for Khador. I am dying a little inside each time I have to kill. Just have to sort of put it aside because there's a lot of missions left, and I don't think they're gonna let me be nice to Kador here. So, you know what? Maybe I should just move these guys back and try to keep them from getting killed. And there's more smoke. Keep them from being able to go after Rourke or Allison. There we go. Can get a little dodgy on moving your where the cursor shows. You have to maneuver the camera a lot to get it where you want sometimes. Alrighty, and oh yeah, I've got a whole bunch of engaged dudes here. Tell you what, let's do the Jack first. I don't need you to move up, so. And then just hit X to, and you know, not activate if you haven't done anything with a model yet, so. In case you click on the wrong dude and you hit X, you can actually select someone else instead of go back to that dude you deselected earlier. The habit is to hit escape, and that does not work at all. Hey, might just get to bayonet the rest of you. And there he goes. So they're all fine, and oh, we got some more coming, so they're not going anywhere. There we go. I'm going to protect the Jack in the smoke. And I guess I'll just smoke you too, because there's not really... I don't really want to move them all up into melee. I mean, I already have my army pretty thoroughly split here, so... hello? She's got range. Fixture facing. And I don't know why... Like, I don't know what AI is happening in there that's making the face do what it does. Ooh, cool. And I don't mean that as cool, I'm hurting Kador. But I can't help but want to win, so... Cool. Alright, let's see what they do. Ooh, Greylord. Let's keep him from doing anything. And a whole lot more Assault Commandos. Who look super cool in this game, by the way. Winter Guard do too. They really did some good modeling work. My computer, thankfully, can keep the graphics all high-end. So, it all seems to work out pretty well. I know when people first got the game, the graphics were pretty intense for a lot of people's machines, so I think it's caught up now.
You're not 29th.
Corporal William Rourke, ma'am. Signaran Reconnaissance Service. At your service.
Commander Sturgis didn't brief me on any CRS attachments.
As well he shouldn't, Lieutenant.
Jakes?
Of course, Lieutenant Jakes. That's because no one knows we're here.
Except the entire Kadoran Empire, apparently.
Well, yes, about that. I can explain that...
Explain, then.
It appears I've got something that they want very badly. Something you very badly do not want them to have.
I'm just gonna leave it like that, apparently. Yeah, so anyway, showing off the models while we talked. Or while they talked. Looks like we're clear on this side, so now I can focus my efforts into keeping this corridor empty. And I've got 3 dudes there, 2 dudes there. Hum hum hum. Well, can't move him yet. Let's get her out of the way, and maybe she can shoot someone. Yeah, there we go. No, I don't want to box him in. That's better. Keeping Rourke alive is important, and I need to remember that. Even though he's against Kador. Right, so there goes the 3 boxes left. I bet I can finish it with Bandit. So I can only see one, but if I kill that guy, I can see the one behind him, so I should be able to still use my dual shot.
I may die,
Aha.
but the Empire lives on.
Perfect. I don't really like Greylords anyway. Weird. Yeah, I'll leave that alone. Alright, so if you don't actually select end out of turn activation or move, it won't let you select a new model. Alright, so let's try for combined range attack. Maybe we can finish this guy off? That'd be helpful. Yeah. Alright,
I'll take the lot of them.
and just keep from getting charged. Just knock him back. Ooh, and that worked out perfectly. I think I'm about to get charged to the face, though. Let's get you positioned up here. I'll go to the other side of town to see what's going on. So... okay. Well, shoot first. Combine... Let's see if I can finish... If I can one-shot him with one combined ranged attack or CRA. And last guy... Ooh, facing... There we go. Back to the original guy. Oh man! So they have 9 hitboxes. Yes, there we go. Let's engage both of you. That way they can't come after my dude. Fixed facing again, even though you're engaging models. Anyway, yes, so. Can't boost anything because he's just an autonomous, or not autonomous, but he's out of range. Allison. Yes. Alright, so we've got one guy left on this end.
one breathing.
Ooh. Keep dodging him. Yeah. Oh. Oh, he made a shot. I gotcha. And charging. Oh, look, there's 2 more joining the fight. I should be able to clear this off, though, before they get here.
What's so important that you've got every Grey Lord in the Iron Kingdoms after you?
In my defense, there aren't nearly as many of them now as there were when all this started.
You didn't answer my question. What is it?
Let's finish this business first, shall we? Then it's all yours.
He's being terribly cryptic, isn't he? Alright, so these 2 guys are engaged, so I need to find a way to clear them up. And then, you know what? Bandit's a good shot. And, as my aforementioned, as I stated earlier about firing to melee, it's kind of not a big deal here, so... no, I definitely want that. Alright. Take care of him first. It's kind of damaged. I'll leave him alone for now. Let's start with Bandit. And yes, let's do that. So we're just going to casually shoot very close to the trencher, who is probably a little nervous at least. Combat positioning, yeah, I don't know. Let's do this, I guess. Hey, his facing was right. Okay, so he kind of needs to get out of the way because I'm probably gonna need Allison to get up there to murder him. And I'm gonna be shooting. So I'm curious to see what the story is that unfolds. Like, the CRS obviously found something funky. And I don't know. Let's see what they're trying to do. Ah, he's all cleared up. You know what? These guys need to get back into the main fight, so let's start running them back. I have a gaming map that looks a lot like this. Just need to get the buildings to fill it. And that train is really cool. I got one of those. Right back to this fight. So, start with you. Just move you up. That way I can get melee access with Allison. Try to clear it up. And you can. And it's kind of nice because I can really get her into a lot of places, and she can, as long as she kills the guy, like sprint back out. Very handy. And she's so good at murder. And yeah, that's good. So now he's freed up to shoot. And just Doesn't have line of sight to anybody at the moment, but can. Aha. Aha. Alright, let's get you back here. And we will do. Nope. Alright, so that's a little jacked up because the spacing is wrong, but it's working, so whatever. And he cannot participate in the combined ranged attack, so. Shooting and I guess missing? Dang it. I guess this guy then can. No, not gonna work. So just, I don't know, go up like here. So I'm counting 3 dudes left. Just protect ourselves a little bit from shooting and. Nah. He needs to be a little more useful. Oh, Phantom Seeker. Oh no, we're gonna shop Snipe. That's even better. Some damage. Cool. Let's see what they do. So he's coming in and oh! Well, so much for no casualties. I'll just chalk that up to the Cadoran's sympathy in me. That said, these guys have all positioned exactly where I want them, so that is super duper convenient. Alright, step 1. Load up focus. Everybody can get shot at. I will use Bandit to sock them up. And don't forget to boost. Let's target at full health. Assume these guys can clean up, finish killing rather than have to take out that many hitboxes. These Assault Commandos do have a lot of health. Alright, and I need you out of the way. Good job, Bandit. Alright, now. He is going to do a combined ranged attack, and he is going to do a combined ranged attack, and point blank, I mean, this should work out, and really, you missed, like a foot away. Alright, Phantom Seeker. It's only gonna do a little bit of damage though, might not kill him. Tell you what, let's move over, yeah, that'll work, and get a little bit better shot going. Crit brutal. And he crits at all the right times, I guess. Alright, start with this one. Ta-da!
Alright, stop talking.
Perhaps someplace a bit more secure.
This better be good.
That, Lieutenant, will depend entirely on your definition of good.
Yay! Everybody's doing their cheer. Except for poor Frank there, who died. Sorry, Frank. Oh, 1 lost trencher. And 23 Cadorans? Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm gonna pay such a bad karma tax on this later. 32 minutes, which is probably my best time on this mission so far. It's just better to have them come to you. That's my upgrade. Additional defense. She is going to be a crazy assassin by the end of this game. Alright, well, that is mission 3. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and we will see you next time.